Well, guys, we made it back from Banff National Park and Canmore, Canada. Super, super fun trip. What do you think of the trip?
No, it was perfect in every way. We're so grateful that we got to celebrate our retirement in that way. It was amazing.
Yeah, it certainly was a beautiful trip. God's creation was on display.
Amen. Amen.
Was on display. There were mountains at every turn, glaciers. One amazing experience that we had was we took this, I don't know what it was called. It was just like
ginormous
a
vehicle.
ginormous ice bus. It was called an Ice Explorer.
You'll see a picture. It was amazing.
It was a big Ice Explorer bus, and they took us up on the glacier. The Athabasca Glacier, is that right?
Good.
They took us up on the glacier. We got to hike around on the glacier for 20, 30 minutes. We got to taste some glacial water.
Yeah.
That was melting and coming out of the glacier. Such a fun experience. And what really got us thinking about how like a glacier over time will form and create all of the land features around the mountain regions, the valley regions, all of that snow being compressed over years and years, turning into ice and meltwater and moraine lakes. It's just an excellent reminder of how we're always being formed.
Yeah, you understand all that science, and I feel like God reveals himself not only in nature, but in how he uses science and nature to reveal things to us. And one of the things that we kept thinking about, we said we were so grateful for this trip, was the idea that over time we have formed our own children. And sometimes that we feel like, as we're doing that or as we're shaping the next generation, we're not sure what the outcome's going to be. But boy, we're just so grateful for how God has revealed to us that our adult children are very much taking on the understandings that we have tried to implant in them. And one of those is the idea of not being so consumed by material items, but instead understanding the experiences are the things that create the most meaningful memories. And so throughout our kids' lives, oftentimes instead of gifts, material items, we would give them experiences. And we were so blessed that Nathan and Tatiana decided for our retirement to give us this entire trip as kind of a celebration of our retirement instead of something material, and that just meant so much to us that they have understood the lessons that we've tried to teach them over the years. And that's biblical. It says don't store up for yourself treasures here on earth. Right?
Our true treasures are in heaven. And so we're also super excited. In the next week or so, we're going to travel down to Dallas and have some amazing experiences with Maggie and Terrell. And so really looking forward to that.
And Maggie's, she's done the same thing for Father's Day, Mother's Day.
Oh man,
this year.
She provides.
She creates amazing experiences. We're going to get to go to a wildflower, or no, I'm not sure. I don't think it's wildflowers. I think it's an actual garden, and get to pick
your own flowers.
Okay, she thought of all that. Those kinds of memories are things that
that's huge.
We'll remember forever.
Yeah, and so speaking of water,
it was midnight when we got home.
Oh my gosh, we got home like midnight, 12:30 last night. Just super exhausted. A whole day of traveling from Calgary, driving back from the airport, and I thought, well, I'm gonna go check the house over. We'd been gone for eight days or so. So I'll go down to the basement, and the sump pump had stopped. And so we had a small swimming pool.
Basement was flooded.
The basement was flooded. And so I spent the next couple hours drying things out, and wanted to share this with you guys. All right, so yes, that is Santa Claus, Mr. and Mrs. Claus right there.
Our stuff is needing to dry.
So they're Mr. and Mrs. Claus are drying out a little bit, and
we had to pitch some things.
Yeah, we had to throw some things away.
But grateful that we are not obsessed with material items, because that's a perfect example.
Yeah, it was one of those things where, hey, it's wet. Let's just toss it. We're not going to worry about it. God blessed us with it for that time being, and so we'll continue to dry things out and move forward. And looking forward to the next experience.
Absolutely. And a lot of people have asked, in retirement, we're not going to be super rich, right? Like, we're not going to have a ton of money.
It depends what your definition of rich is.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent
Yeah.
revelation that, how do you define rich? But we are wonderful with that because we don't need the material things. We have these experiences that are free, and you can't put a price tag on those memories.
Yeah, and so it was an amazing trip the last week. Looking forward to our next adventure, which we're going to share in the next couple days. We've got a little adventure coming up here,
which fits with this whole theme of giving experiences, giving of time instead of material items. So that would be our challenge to all of our subscribers this week, is think about how you can give of yourself, give experiences, create experiences, instead of just always giving material items.
Yeah, and so as much as I would like to keep talking about this,
we still have some cleaning up.
I've got a pipe that I need to glue back in, a little PVC action this evening. So before the sun sets, I need to go glue that in there. So hopefully we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Gonna close out this segment with a little shout out to my husband, who has saved us so much money over the years with his know-how. Look at that guy repairing that pipe. You're just so amazing, dear.
Oh, thank you.
I am very appreciative. Ladies, choose a guy who knows how to do this stuff, or figure out how to do it yourself. And look at that cute hat you got on. Maggie embroidered that hat for you.
Uh-huh.
What a dad. What a hubby. Hey guys, have a good week.